All right, just a quick run through of the syllabus. This is an online course, but you are welcome to come to the in-person office hours. My office hours this semester are Tuesday and Thursday from 11:50 to 12:20 in Science 239. That's my office, or Science 108. I will say my Gen Chem 2 class meets right before this, and so those office hours are usually pretty inundated with Gen Chem 2 students. But you're welcome to come. I also have office hours on Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30 in Science 239. Wednesdays from 10 to 12 in my office again, or by appointment. And to do appointment, we can do in person, we can do on Zoom, whatever works better for you. These are my two emails. They both work. Email is better than phone, but you can use the phone too if you want. This is the textbook we're going to be using this semester. You're going to want to get the ebook version for two reasons. First of all, it's like half the price. But secondly, the ebook has videos and interactive questions that help make both the reading a little bit more lively, but also help you sort of check your understanding in real time. There's a couple different options for how long you can get that ebook rental. You probably want the longer one because this is a really good reference text for while you're doing your thesis, but your choice. That's for my general chemistry course. That shouldn't be there. Let's make it disappear. Cool, with the magic recording, it's gone. So what are the prereqs? You're in this class because we think you should be in this class. It's for upper level students who've had some writing experience. This class is an introduction to critical reading and understanding of the research literature in the natural sciences. We're going to be using the research literature to prepare journal-style writing. We're going to review professional writing styles, and that includes a resume preparation and professional ethics. So those are some of the things we're going to be doing in this class. This is a 2-credit class. That does mean you're going to need to put some time into it. What I recommend if you're doing an online class is go ahead and look at your schedule and block out the times you're going to devote to this class. You should be thinking 2 credit hours. Normally that would be 2 hours in a classroom, and then you want to be doing 2 or 3 hours of outside work at minimum. So we're looking at a minimum of 5 hours per week for this class. Some weeks it might be a little more, some weeks it might be a little bit less. But you want to go ahead and kind of block that out in your schedule. Most assignments for this class will be due on Fridays and Tuesdays, just to sort of have a little bit of a pattern. That being said, if you have other stuff going on Friday, you can always do things earlier. But Fridays and Tuesdays are when most things are going to be due. All right, so like we said, the learning objectives, you're going to be understanding professional writing. You're going to be looking at some common ethics concerns. This is actually a really important part of our American Chemical Society accreditation. We have to show that we are investigating these topics. So it is really important. And then we're going to be looking at journal-style writing. So students always sort of wonder, how am I getting graded? This class, we're going to have some homework. These are going to be forum posts. This is going to be mini writing assignments, things like that. And we're going to have maybe some quizzes on some of the readings. Really a lot of this does fall into that homework category. We're going to have lots of little assignments that are going to help you build up to something big. A lot of students, when they first hear about the thesis and they hear that it could be like 30 pages long, they get pretty worried about it. But we're going to be showing that we can do little chunks to be able to build up to that, so that hopefully, depending on where you are in your research, by the time you get to your senior thesis, you will already have, maybe 10 pages written. You'll already have a kernel that you can build all of that around. So that's what we're going to be doing in this class. So how's the grade kind of break down? Some of that homework and reading quizzes are going to be worth about 30% of your grade. You're going to be writing some professional writing, a statement about yourself that you can use in resumes, writing a resume, peer reviewing other people's. That's going to be about 20%. As part of that, you're also going to go to the Career Center and meet with the advisors there, and we'll talk more about that when we get further into the semester. And then we're going to do a lot with journal style writing and peer review. We're going to be doing annotated bibliographies. Another assignment for that is going to be going to the library and having a consultation with one of the research librarians. And we'll talk more about that when we get to that as well. This is the tentative class schedule. This could change, particularly as we said, you know, you're going to be going to the Career Center, you're going to be going to the library. We have to organize some things with departments outside of our own. But this is the schedule as of now. If this changes, I'll definitely let you know. We'll talk more about this in the when we look at how to use the website, but you'll see those modules. Some of these numbers, it's like 2 and 6. Because we're sort of working on these longer pieces of like how to write a method section, some of these content topics are going to overlap. So we keep coming back to some of those topics. All right. And then you've got some of your statements. You know, if you need accommodations, please let me know as soon as possible. I have to put this about emergency evacuation, but you're not, you're at home probably watching this. I don't know, check the door. Okay, plagiarism. Don't plagiarize. We're actually going to do a bunch of stuff on what is plagiarism in science. So yeah, don't do that. We'll talk more about why not. AI usage, we might do some things where we actively use AI and sort of see what we get from that. But again, unless I've directed you to use AI, don't do it. It's a form of plagiarism. And a lot of times it's really obvious when students do that, and it's frustrating. We're also going to be looking at broad genres in science, and things like, you know, how to prepare for an oral talk, which AI can't do for you. Also be doing academic warnings. You know, be nice to each other. I'm sure you will be. This kind of goes with, you know, plagiarism and things like that. You're not going to come to campus for this, but if you do get sick, and not just from COVID, if you get the flu, if something is happening, just let me know. One of the things that's really important in this class, because you're going to be doing so much peer review, is that everyone has to have their things in on time so that your peers can interact with those things. So if for some reason you can't get stuff done on time, please let me know so we can make accommodations, okay? All right, if you have questions about the syllabus, let me know. Yeah, there we go.